Hi everybody, Take Time Gal, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be making a miniature Zen garden. You see them on people's desks all the time. They're just like a little square of sand, and it's got like a little rake, and sometimes they have seashells in them or little rocks or whatever. And you just, when you're feeling stressed out or whatever, you rake the sand or you move the stones around and stuff. It's just a little busy thing to do. But that's what we're going to be making today, is a little miniature Zen garden for your desk or for put on a tabletop or out in decoration on your porch or whatever. But that's what we're going to be making today. So if this is something that you would be interested in doing, then please follow me down on the desktop and we will get started. I have a piece of wood here. It's not exactly square. It is a little off kilter. But we're going to make do with it. My mother took off with my tape measure again, so we'll measure it with a ruler. It is about almost, so it's 4 3/4 by 5 1/4, and it's about a half inch thick. This is going to be our base. You can make it any size you wish. This is what we're going to go with. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stain this. And I'm going to stain it with Espresso by Crafter's Closet. I got this stain from the Dollar General, I believe. So we're going to stain this up. With a foam brush. This is a deep dark stain. Guess I should have wore a pair of gloves. We're going to stain the sides. And I'm also going to stain the back. And I'm going to let that stain penetrate. You also need to stain some giant craft sticks. I got these from Walmart, and they were in a 45 pack. Giant paint sticks. These are the biggest ones you can get. These are freaking huge. So you need to do 2 stacked on top of each other per side. 2 stacked on top of each other per side on, well, maybe 1. We'll go with 2 just in case. So I need to do 6 of them for my little thing. So I'm going to stain 6 of these front and back and sides. And I put me on some gloves since I'm going to be staining some more. Okay, to make the little rake, I took a foam brush, took off the brush part, so it had this part, and I cut off the black part, so we have just this part. And I filed it down so it's flush. So we have just this part right here. Then I took some bamboo skewers, lined them up so they were even, put a piece of tape around them so they stayed even, cut them off with a miter shears, and I have 6 of them. So now we have these 6 little itty bitty little pieces of bamboo skewers, and I'm going to epoxy them this way onto the little rake piece, and we will have our little rake. So let's get the epoxy out and get it going. This epoxy I got from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. It is a super glue, 5-minute quick setting epoxy. Comes in a little tube like this, just for the right amount that you might need for a project. If you get the big tubes, you end up wasting it, and then you don't know what you're going to do. Cut off the little piece here like this. You can always stick these on here like this. After you're done, you stick them on there like this to save whatever else you have left. You're going to knock out this middle section here so that you can move the plunger down. The little piece is removed. Now you can mix. When you squeeze this out, you're going to squeeze both plungers at the same time with the same amount of force to force both part A and B out of the tubes. And when both A and B mix together, they will activate. And then you have like 5 minutes. You've got to work quick because it sets up in 5 minutes. So you have to be quick with it. So you need a piece of cardboard or something that you can easily throw away when you're done mixing the epoxy. I'm going to use a couple of note cards. And you're going to need a popsicle stick or something to mix with that you can throw away easily. I'll put you down here on the desktop so you can see what's going on. We're going to mix parts A and B together, and we're going to squeeze. Make sure both of them are coming out. Sometimes one doesn't want to come out real well. I don't think it was cut very well. There we go. There it goes. And you're going to want to mix the two. It is going to put off a funny smell. Mix the two really well. And then you got about 5 minutes before this is going to become rock hard. Okay. We're going to put some on the end here. And we're going to start sticking our bamboo skewers on here. Do. I used 5 of my 6 little sticks. One. Okay, now we're going to construct the Zen Garden itself. So we're going to take the Zen Garden and we're going to put, I don't know if 1 will be enough or if we will need 2. I think one will be enough. One will be high enough. Because we're not going to put a whole bunch of sand in this. So you're going to measure out. You're going to cut your this doesn't work quite right. My miter shears are not cooperating with me today, so I'm going to go with this. We'll cut this straight off. And you're going to measure. And you're going to cut. We need 2 of these, one for each side. We have the sides. Now we're going to need this side. And you're going to glue it flush up against. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a combination of hot glue and wood glue. So you're going to take your wood glue, put some wood glue, some hot glue, glue it down. Then you're going to take the wood glue, Now I'm going to go ahead and fill it with sand even though the glue is wet, because then the sand will stick to the edges that are glued and it'll help seal it so that the sand won't slide out or fall out or anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in there now, the sand. And I'm going to go with brown, white, and black and white sand. I'm going to do a third of each. So and my sand. I have me a little cup here. So I'm going to do brown on the edge. Black and white in the middle. And white on the end. Get your little rake. Got too much. Now I need to put some stones in. I have this really striking black and white stone. It's going to go perfect. Put it over here in the corner. I have this really pretty rose stone. It'd go pretty here. this little piece of petrified wood, which could rest there. I have this piece of slate, which would go pretty there. It's too big. Ooh, dragonstone. Try a small piece of dragonstone. Yeah, there's some small pieces of dragonstone. There's a piece of dragonstone. There's just some random rocks. Let's put a piece of quartz in. I have this jar of quartz. There. That looks nice. What do you think? Have your little rake, you can rake. Little Zen Garden. I'm going to glue some feet onto the bottom of it, these little flat kind of wooden beads. I'm going to glue onto the bottom, and I'm going to do it very carefully. That was the tutorial for today, folks. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I always enjoy spending time with you. Brightens my day, gives me something to look forward to. Brightens my day, gives me something to look forward to. I enjoy spending time with you guys. It's always a good time. So, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. Catch you on the flip side. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you subscribe to the channel? Leave a link or leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing. Let me know if I'm doing all right. And let me know what you're up to lately. Click the like button. Clicking the like button really helps my channel grow and supports me. Share the video on other social media outlets, and click the notification bell and click all so you know when I have a new video that's uploaded or when I go live. That really helps my channel as well. So supporting me is a really big deal for me. I'm not a very big channel at this time, and it helps me to grow and reach more people on YouTube and allows me to grow my audience. So if you would like to support me, that's the best way you can, by clicking the like button, subscribing, clicking the notification bells, and sharing my content on other social media outlets. That's the best way you can support me at this time. So I would really appreciate it if you take a time to do that. And thank you very much. And with all that being said, y'all have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you on the flip side.